Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Ronnie, and this video is on behalf of Remember Ministries. We are in a new year, and we all know that this is the time for new year, new me, New Year's resolutions, and setting new goals. Even if you aren't the type to make resolutions like I'm usually not, this is still the perfect time of the year to just take some time to look at your priorities and realign some things. Setting goals for yourself is always a positive practice, no matter what time of year it is. One of the financial goals that I have for myself this year is to stop wasting money buying unnecessary things. So, as you can tell by the title, this year I created a list of 24 things I'm not buying the whole year. The reason that I created this list is to save money and to decrease clutter. Because no matter how much money I earn, I can no longer afford things that I don't need. The chokehold that Amazon has had me in the past few years is shameful. And this year, I'm breaking free. I'm being delivered from consumerism, collecting stuff, and wanting more and more and more. This year, I'm learning to be content, and I'm learning to be satisfied with what I have. And I'm learning to save my money to buy the things I really want instead of the things that I'm being influenced to buy. This is a topic that Jesus spoke about in great detail. In Luke 12:15, he said, "Then he said to them, 'Watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions.'" Matthew 6:19 through 21. "Don't store up treasures here on earth where moths eat them and rust destroy them, and where thieves break in and steal. Store your treasures in heaven where moths and rust cannot destroy and thieves do not break in and steal. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will also be." Amen. So let's get started into my list of 24 things I'm not buying in 2024. I've broken them into categories, and the first category is in the kitchen area. Number 1, paper plates, plastic utensils, and plastic cups. This is one thing that in the past I found myself constantly running out of and consistently having to go to the store and buy. Once they banned the styrofoam plates, the paper plates just get so soggy that you need 2 of them just to keep your food from falling on the floor. And when you use 2 at a time, you go through them even faster. I have some glass, like ceramic type plates from the dollar store, and I have some plastic plates from Tupperware, and I've become besties with my dishwasher. We have enough plates, forks, knives, spoons, and cups for us to be able to eat dinner and then throw them into the dishwasher and have fresh, clean dishes for the next day. Number 2, silverware, pots and pans, cups and mugs. When my husband and I first got married, I was gifted a ton of silverware. So in addition to the silverware that I have in my utensil drawer, I also have silverware that's in boxes stored in the basement just in case. There are only 3 of us that live in this house. So the 20 forks and spoons that I have is plenty. I also don't need any pots and pans. I only have 4 burners on my stove. So there's really no reason for me to have more than 4 pots or more than 4 pans. Now, when it comes to my mugs, my husband and I drink coffee and use our mugs daily. We both have a cup of coffee in the morning, and then we usually try to have a tea time together in the afternoon. But we don't need any more mugs. Even though we use them consistently, we have more than enough. Number 3 is bread. Last year, 2023, I learned how to bake my own bread. And in the process of me trying to perfect my bread recipes, I started to make every bread product that we consume. I make sandwich bread, I make tortillas, English muffins, and even crackers. The bread that's served to us in the grocery store is highly processed. It can cause inflammation, and that is why so many people have these intolerances to bread, like gluten sensitivities, allergies to wheat products, excessive weight gain, and extreme fatigue. And it's all because of the way that the bread is made and prepared in our food industry. This year, whatever bread we consume will be made by my hands with simple, real ingredients. Number 4 is cleaning supplies. I am in the process of transitioning into a holistic, homemade home, a natural type of lifestyle. So all of the toxic cleaning supplies that I currently have, I'm going to use. I'm not going to waste it. But once I run out of them, I will be replacing them with my own cleaning products. I will invest in things like vinegar, baking soda, and essential oils, and I'll be using those things to clean my home. Number 5 is kitchen gadgets. I am sick of these kitchen hacks that you buy just because TikTok says that it'll make your life easier. Take for instance this chopper thing. First of all, it's already a piece missing. I couldn't tell you where that is. I have about 3 things that's similar to this like food and vegetable chopper, and it's honestly more of a hassle than anything. Trying to put it together, trying to clean it, trying to store it, trying to find all the pieces when you want to use it. It's just too much, and I'm not falling for it anymore. Number 5 is junk food. And I had kind of been stopped buying this type of stuff, but I put it on the list. So junk food is expensive, it's full of sodium, sugar, and calories, and it's not filling. How many of us eat a bag of chips and we're still hungry? We're wasting money and we're killing ourselves slowly, and I'm not doing it this year. Okay, my next category is things in our home. So number 7, I have organization bins. I'm not buying any baskets, no containers, no storage bins. First of all, I'm in the process of getting rid of stuff. So I don't want to buy another apparatus that just allows me to store and hold on to more stuff. Secondly, I need to utilize the ones that I have more efficiently. I have a lot of baskets and bins, but I know that there's a way that I can use them a little bit better than their current use. For example, I have this beautiful woven basket, and it has my son's basketballs in them. So this year, I'm figuring out how I can use this basket in a more practical way. He don't need this many balls. Number 6 is plants. Now, I have to admit that I put this one on the list, and then I literally bought one today. So I promise this is my last plant. Isn't she cute? It was $10. It's so pretty. But anyway, I love the fact that my living room looks like a jungle. But I initially started buying plants for their air purification properties. And frankly, I have enough of them to serve that purpose. If I want any more plants after this one, I will propagate the ones that I have. Plants, like everything else in America, have become more and more expensive, and I'm just going to save my money in that area. Another reason I'm not buying any more plants is because as they grow, they start to become a more and more work. This summer, I'm going to have to repot many of my plants, and that means more soil, bigger pots, and then finding somewhere for these plants to go. So the time and the energy that it takes to take good care of my plants, I'm at my max on that. No more plants for me right now. Number 9 is full priced home decor. We bought our house about 3 years ago, and at this point I haven't really exactly decorated in here. I started doing things here and there, so I don't really want to say I'm not going to buy any home decor because there are still some tweaks and things I would like to add. But however I decide to decorate will be found at thrift stores, discount stores, or hand-me-downs like Facebook Market. I'm not paying full price for any home decor this year. Number 10 is room sprays or little scent things. I have way too many bathroom sprays because every time I go to Bath & Body Works and they have them 6 for $24, I go and get 6. And then I get 6 more. And then I end up with 12 sprays that I'm not even using. I'm buying them faster than I'm actually using them. When I do use those smell good sprays, it's typically for the bathroom, and one spray does the trick. Meaning 1 bottle of spray will last you a very long time. And again, I'm attempting to be more holistic and using more natural products as opposed to the toxins that are being sold to us. So now when I use that spray, I feel like I'm choking anyway. Keep your house clean and you won't have to use as much spray. All right, number 11 is I won't be buying anything for my dog. Aside from food, don't call the people on me, but she is expensive enough with the grooming and the vet appointments. She has some type of lacrimal duct thing going on with her eyes. So every few months, I have to go get this prescription. I have to get allergy medicine. I have to get antibiotics. Then they prescribed her food to keep her skin healthy, and the bag of food is $90. So this year, Miss Stella will not be getting any sweatshirts, no treats, no toys, no harnesses, no leashes for the dog this year. Add it to her Christmas list. Okay, our next category is apparel. And I want to start this category off by saying that there are some clothing items that I do need to purchase this year. Like when coats go on sale, I'm gonna get me a coat for next year. And then I typically need some type of new shoes every couple years. And this is one of the years that I'll probably need new shoes, especially for the summertime. Like when you wear those flip-flops and those cute little sandals, and then the dust kind of collects on your feet, and then they end up being all brown and black on the inside. So I will be buying a new coat for next winter and likely some summer shoes this summer. But number 12 on our list is jeans. So over the years, I have invested in good quality jeans, and as long as I keep my weight down, which I plan to, I'll be able to fit into my jeans and hang on to them for years to come. Number 13 is sunglasses. I have plenty of sunglasses. I'm going to just take better care. Like, look, brand new sunglasses that I bought years ago and never even worn. So I have plenty of sunglasses. I don't need any more. I need to wipe these off, put them in a nice place where I can see them, and wear the ones I have. Number 14 is undergarments. I got some undergarments for Christmas, and I'm going to take care of the ones that I have. I got me a little linen bag to wash my bras and my fancy underwear in so that they don't collect lint balls or get all torn up. In the past, I've went running to Victoria's Secret every time they was having a 7 for $25 or 5 for $25 sale, but I really don't need any more underwear. I don't need any more camisoles. One of the ways I've begun to determine what enough is enough is that I have a designated drawer for those items. And when the drawer is full, which they are, I've reached my limit. This also includes socks. I mean, I hardly even wear socks except to the gym, and I have plenty of little Under Armour socks to last me this year. And when I go to work, I wear like these support socks because I stand a lot. And so if by the end of the year I find that I have holes in my stuff or need more, I'll put it on my Christmas list. Seriously. Our next category is personal items. So number 15 is Bath and Body Works lotion / smell good scented lotions. I have a bunch of lotions that I bought literally years ago, collecting dust. I've had some of these same lotions since we lived in our apartment over 3 years ago, and literally packed them up from my apartment and bought them to my house, and I'm still not using them. They aren't even really that moisturizing. I mean, a good Eucerin, a good Cetaphil does the trick for me. My skin is sensitive, so I'm already prone to breakouts. So this year, I'm going to spare my pockets and spare my skin with the scented, smell good body lotions. Number 16 is hair products. So believe it or not, I've started locking my hair again under this. I had locks for about 11 years back in the day. I cut them off in 2020, and that was a terrible decision. So this past summer, I started my locks over. Locks are very low maintenance. I have every oil, every shampoo. I have little perm rods to give it a little curl when I'm ready for that. But I have plenty of all of those things and will not be purchasing any more this year. Number 17, perfume. I have this cute little like glass tray that holds my perfume, and it's currently overflowing. I'm going to use what I have. Even if it's a scent I don't really like, I'm going to mix it with something else that I do like so that I'm actually utilizing the stuff that I have. If I run out of one that I really like, I'll make note of it, and guess what? Add it to my Christmas list. Number 18, this is one of the most important ones, which encompasses a lot of the things I've already talked about. This year, I will not be making impulsive purchases. I'm going to be really diligent about creating a grocery list so that when I go shopping, I'm not just throwing stuff in the cart. Even when I go to the mall, what am I going there for? What do I need? Make a list. I'm not going to be buying stuff just because it's on sale or just because it's being advertised to me. Whether it's a physical cart or online, I will not be doing any impulsive shopping. Number 19 is books. Now, this is one caveat I have to this category, and that's children's books. I will be buying my son books, but I will be going to the thrift store, TJ Maxx, discount store, to the library to get books for him. If you know me, you know that I love to read. But at this point, I have more unread books than I have time to actually read them. I literally probably have like 15 brand new books that I've purchased for full price sitting on my bookshelf. And until I put a nice dent into that pile, I won't be buying any more. The same goes for this next one, number 20, which is journals. Again, I have plenty of journals. I've always been a journaler. I've always liked to write. Right now, I'm actively using like 3 to 4 journals for different things. And then in addition to those 3 to 4 that I'm currently using, I probably have like 5 or 6 more unused, unwritten in journals on the bookshelf. And again, until I make a nice dent into that pile, I won't be buying anymore. Number 21 is subscriptions. This is an area where I'm just totally going to be a rebel this year. Every single thing now comes with some type of monthly subscription. It's like you can't just buy a product and enjoy that product. You have to subscribe to something that you keep paying for in order to keep using the product. I am unsubscribing. I'm unsubscribing for all the emails trying to convince me I need to buy something to have the perfect life. I'm unsubscribing from auto subscriptions and all of the things that I've signed up for that I don't even use. And I won't be adding any more. Seriously. Okay, our last category is the kids category. So number 22, I will not be buying any kids toys this year. My son is 3 years old and he is at the age where he shows more interest in his toys. And he does actually play with the ones that he has. But because I've been intentional about what type of toys I buy, he plays with those toys over and over again. I try to purchase open-ended toys where it's like they have more than one function. So things like wooden blocks, things like Legos, magnet tiles, he loves. His little cars. At one point it's a car and another point it's an airplane. And then every time Christmas and birthday rolls around, aunties and uncles buy him more toys. So this year I won't be buying him any toys. Number 23 is full-priced kids clothes. We all know that kids grow up so fast. I'm not spending $25 on a cute shirt for him to only wear for 6 months. And then he'll either get a stain on it, or next thing I know, the sleeve is up to here and he can't fit it no more. So I go to those secondhand shops, kid to kid, Once Upon a Child. Check those out if you're looking for some good quality used toys and books. And number 24 is kids snacks. Now, I'm becoming really passionate about this snacking thing, especially because they're targeting our children. I've already stopped buying snacks for myself, but this food industry has severely targeted our children by making all of these high sugary, high sodium, empty calorie snacks for kids that's really just sugar with the label on it. The snacks get eaten up so fast and then they're back asking for more because they're still hungry. When my kid wants a snack, he's going to get a piece of fruit, not fruit snack. He can get a graham cracker, but I'm not buying animal crackers. He can have applesauce, but I'm not buying those little squeezy, sippy things. He can have yogurt, but I'm not buying Go-Gurt or Elmo yogurt. Kids don't need kid-specific snacks. They need nutritious, whole foods. The kid snacks is a trap, and I refuse to take part. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That is the 24 things I'm opting out of purchasing this year. If you have opted out of buying certain things, or if you have created your own list of things you aren't buying, drop those items down in the comments. Do you agree with some of the things I said? Do you disagree? Will you be buying any of the things on this list? Let us know in the comments. And thank you for watching. Bye.